My dad was very committed to the advice he gave me. One thing he told me repeatedly, starting when I turned age 12, an age when girls are no longer girls, but not yet women.
Makeup leads to drugs.
He said this when I attempted to leave the house wearing blue eyeshadow, a staple of 7th grade girls on Long Island in the 1970s. It was advice like this that kept me from being involved with the wrong people. From that moment on, I judged girls with black eyeliner as potential drug addicts. The more lipstick they wore, the more likely that they would be to be addicted to some terrible drug. I steered clear of Maybelline, and I ran from L'Oreal. But soon, I discovered tweezing my eyebrows as a way of looking older while avoiding makeup. In 9th grade, I tweezed in the secrecy of the upstairs bathroom. It was the only room with a lock. Then one morning, as I was leaving for school, my father saw me with thin eyebrows.
What did you do to your face? You look hard. Your eyebrows are too thin. Thin eyebrows are for hard girls. You're not hard.
What does hard mean?
Girls who get pregnant are hard. Do you want to get pregnant?
Well, no. I didn't want to get pregnant, not for at least another 20 years. There was a girl 2 years older than me who got pregnant, and she dropped out of high school. She wound up working in the bakery for $3 an hour. And her eyebrows were so thin she had to draw them in with a pencil. It's too risky. No more tweezing. I could get pregnant and ruin my plans of becoming a famous actress like Cher. I wanted to be famous like my dad used to be. Of course, that was before I was born.
Damn, I was good. They used to line up to see me.
He would say this while sitting in his favorite lounge chair in the den. Pictures of my dad, much younger and thinner, hung proudly on the wall. He looked like Errol Flynn.
I could dance anything. Cha-cha, rumba, Lindy. I was on the Fred Waring show. Waring was the Carson of that time. I was showing the world how to do the mambo. I should have never stopped dancing. Never married your mother.
He stopped abruptly, regretting his last comment. If he'd never gotten married, where'd that leave me?
Well, I got you kids, so it was worth it. But damn, I was good. They used to line up to see me.
Long before Dancing with the Stars, I danced with my dad. Every Saturday night in our Long Island living room, Dad's old Latin albums played on the console record player. My mother joined in, moving with flashy pizzazz. She was a big dancer with facial expressions and dramatic moves, unlike my dad. He flowed like Fred Astaire. I wanted to dance like him. I moved with ease and rhythm, but could never follow the choreography. When we tried to dance, I would insist on leading and get tangled up in those Lindy moves. Well, my strength was mime. I could mimic anyone. Comedy was my avenue, not dancing. When I told my dad I was going into stand-up comedy...
Stand-up comics all do cocaine. You better not be doing drugs.
He stopped and looked at me to make sure I had little or no makeup on. Well, years later, I'd visit Dad on holidays, telling him road stories, and there were plenty to tell. The club owner who tried to pay me with drugs, the comic who almost overdosed in a condo that I stayed at. In the show where I was such a hit, they paid me more. I struggled, I pursued, and did I conquer? Well, mostly I just struggled. But as I entered my early 30s and stardom wasn't happening, I followed Dad's advice.
You're too sensitive for show business. It's a tough field. Go find something you have control over. I don't want you to suffer like I did. I worry about you.
I pushed show business aside for a time and went to college to be a teacher, which I am today. Thank you, Dad. My father, the once great Frankie Lawrence, passed away 15 years ago. He developed mouth cancer, maybe from all the cigars he puffed while recalling the good old days. I like to believe that now he's running dance shows and performing them in heaven. The fastest angel doing the cha-cha in the clouds. When I miss him, I dance. I still can't follow choreography, but I fake it. Lindy, Charleston, Mambo, The music of Benny Goodman blasts, and the moves come, and when they do, I hear Dad's voice yelling over the music.
All right. Jesus Christ, let me lead. Small steps, every other beat on the ball of your feet. And don't dance like your mother. She makes those damn faces. That's it. You got it, Susan. See? I taught you something. You got my rhythm. Thank God it's not your mother's. All right, back and front. Back, front, back, front. Now don't lose the beat. All right, bring it on home.